Hello, good morning, and
Hello.
welcome. Well, it might be morning or afternoon for you, but welcome to episode 3 of Something Something
Yes.
with me, Daniel.
And me, Kevin.
Sorry for the delay last week. We had some technical issues, so we're a week out.
The microphone broke.
The microphone broke on us. However, we're back,
Back.
and we're going to be bringing you
Have you missed
episodes.
us? I don't think they have missed us.
Some people missed us, I think.
Some. A few.
I had a few comments from people missing me.
Yeah, there's
And
some
you.
Some of them wanted us to get on with it, so we just did.
So yeah, we're going to carry on with episode 3 and then continue weekly. And sorry about the delay, but let's do it. On the agenda, we're just going to go through the strange things again, as we usually do.
Always.
And I'm going to just go into actual...
Just start. Just go do it.
Yeah.
Just get into it.
So a week out, but a week ago, the weasel riding the woodpecker. I thought that was amazing.
It was cool.
I thought it was fake at first.
People did say it was fake. People did think like there's no way this could happen. But
it was legit.
Yeah. And the guy sent the picture into the news channel, and he even said like...
He said, look, this is actual my camera that took the picture. But how did the weasel fit on the small woodpecker? Was it a baby weasel?
I think it just was passing by and said, fucking hop on.
Oh, hop on you.
Oh, hop on.
Hummingbird, let's go. Yeah,
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Just maybe crack out some reins and start riding it. So I thought it was like a ploy for a movie or something at first.
Yeah, I reckon he just does it all the time. I reckon he just takes one weasel from A to B.
Yeah.
And then it goes back.
He's the weasel transporter.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, and I think he just pays him with food as well.
Yeah, weasel food. Have some honey. Yeah, but he must have... What do hummingbirds eat? Is it honey or something?
No.
Oh, no, it's nectar.
They
suck on the little tongue action that was.
Is it nectar, didn't they?
Yeah, they go in the flowers and they hum near the flowers.
Oh, okay.
And I saw one when I went to California once. And
it was California?
Yeah, when I was like young. I was
really?
like 11 at the time.
I didn't know that.
It was brilliant holiday. It was like 1,000 degrees at the time.
Did you go to like the theme parks and stuff?
We went to Disneyland.
Oh, the land of Disney.
And SeaWorld.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, I bet it was. Anyway, back to the
weasel.
The weasel. Sidetrack. Hello.
Yeah, no, that was cool. That was one bit of news from the other week. And the other one was that I touched on a small Japanese island was overrun by cats.
Right.
There's 22 people living on this Japanese island,
yeah.
And there's over 120 cats now.
That's ridiculous.
They're mating, they're meowing,
and
they're taking over.
New cats.
Yeah, and they're just the 22 people on the island. They don't know what to do.
No.
They're just like,
stop feeding them.
Yeah, I'll be getting it.
They'll just die out.
Yeah, we don't know what they're doing. The poor kitties. I mean, there's probably animal lovers out there, so I won't go into like weapons and.
Animal lovers is fine, but would you really want a house full of cats? We've seen it on the TV.
Or a small island. I don't know how big this island is.
Probably that big. How many people live on it?
No, 22 people.
Yeah, that's not big.
No.
You can walk out. You just go for a jog. You'll be done in.
The cats are just like, wow. Okay, let's just.
They're taking over. The cats are taking over.
Crap all over the place.
Yeah.
And, yeah. That's not brilliant. I'm going to touch on some actual recent stuff via the power of the front page of the internet.
It's just the whole Reddit.
This
is the Reddit. This is what was devised by us, wasn't it? By someone. They said.
Yeah.
One used Reddit.
One of the listeners.
I've been using this for ages, and I've never thought to use it.
Yeah.
So now we're using it.
Shout out to my listener.
Who was it? Do you know?
Matthew.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks, Matt.
Dad affectionately referred to this little guy as Garlic Frog at dinner time to his daughter. Basically, is the Pokemon Bulbasaur. And if you look at Bulbasaur, he does look a bit like a garlic.
Now you see it.
There's a garlic on his back.
There's garlic on his back.
Oh, look at this Garlic Frog.
Is he just carrying it around, or what?
No, yeah. Well, Pokemon used to be alright back in the day.
It used to be.
I was probably a bit too old to watch it.
Did you collect all the cards?
I did.
I think I had like 50.
I liked Power Rangers. I liked Pokemon.
I had all the games. My favourite game was Pokemon Yellow. How good was that game? Just because you could start off with Pikachu.
The Game Boy.
Yes, the Game Boy. How we missed the Game Boy.
How we missed the Game Boy and the Pokemon old school
So the Pokemon games were the best on the Game Boy.
Yeah, you had everything in that game was actually quite good.
Pokemon, yeah. I never played Blue or Red. I never played them. It wasn't Blue you started off. Could you still choose your Pokemon in Blue and Red? Did you still have the option?
Yeah, there was the yellow version, red version, and blue version. But
the blue and red, could you still choose between Bulbasaur, Pikachu, and Charmander?
Yeah, I think so.
There's one more. Who's the other one?
Squirtle.
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 Squirtle. So you can still choose.
People do the voices.
The yellow one, you could only choose Pikachu. He was given to you.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, a great game. Really good.
Great game, classic Game Boy. I miss the Game Boy and the Game Gear, the Sega Game Gear. I had the Power Rangers game on that.
Yeah.
Epic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't remember that. Was that the fighting game side by side?
Yeah.
And you could transform it.
You could use 2-player. Link it up the Game Gear.
It had a single player mode as well. Like
the Game Gear even had the television on it. Did you ever have that? You could buy an adapter that turned the Game Gear into a telly.
What?
Yeah, it had a massive area on it. It was like the Game Gear TV, and you could watch channels 1 to 4 back in the day.
1 to 4.
Before Sky.
Now you've got Sky.
We're talking about analogue here. I'm
getting
a bit old.
Way back. But I know you could get a cartridge from the N64, and you could put the GameCube game, the Game Boy games, in the cartridge, and then play it full screen. So you could play Pokemon full screen on your Nintendo. That was good. What else is on Reddit? Let's go.
Netflix is winning the war against cable and TV shit.
Oh, yes?
Well, not shit.
I'm not surprised.
Yes. It says here, right TV video on demand services are in 40% of homes.
Yeah.
So Netflix is one of the...
Yeah, but that's...
I prefer Netflix over Amazon.
Amazon's crap.
Yeah.
Amazon hasn't got the content. It hasn't got the competition.
When Amazon bought Love Film out, I preferred Love Film over
Was you on Love Film as well?
Yeah, I was on Love Film. But I preferred Love Film over Netflix.
The problem with Love Film, I felt that I had the maximum package. At the time, it was you could have like 3 DVDs, unlimited. So as soon as you've done one, you get another one sent to you. But the problem with that was that you had to watch them. So if you had no time, you physically had to watch DVDs, and if you didn't watch them, you didn't get the ones you wanted the most. And I felt that the priority thing never worked out as good as it could have done, where you could prioritise the ones you wanted.
That's it.
But ever since Netflix came along, at first Netflix I thought wasn't very good, and I heard rumours. But what actually brought me to Netflix was Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Breaking Bad. Have you seen it?
No.
You haven't seen it? Oh my god!
I haven't watched Breaking Bad.
You haven't watched Breaking Bad.
And everyone else knows I watched
Just
it.
stop this right now and watch Breaking Bad.
Everyone on Facebook and Twitter are like, Breaking Bad, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and that's how I joined Netflix to watch Breaking Bad, because they had all 5 seasons on there.
I do need to watch.
And you need to watch Breaking Bad.
I
can't believe I didn't know that.
And I think that's alright for touching on the small trendy bits at the moment. I'll pick up on more next time, I think.
Yeah, just get Netflix.
Get Netflix. Do it.
There's so much to watch.
Yeah, touch on... Oh, there's one more thing I want to mention about a game.
Go for it. What is it?
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, yes.
Whoever played Crash Bandicoot, you're all legends. However...
Everyone's played Crash Bandicoot.
I found a picture of a Bandicoot online. I always wondered, I was like, what is a Bandicoot?
Yeah, you should have done that.
So I looked... And I saw the picture. I showed you it, didn't I?
Yeah.
I will put it on Twitter later on the Something Pod.
Yeah.
It looks like a gerbil. It is a gerbil. This little crap thing turned into a super game. I was like...
I don't get how they managed to change his look as well. Because how big is he? He's quite big in the game.
Yeah, he's just like a man size with trainers and
he's
4
foot, I'd say, if that.
Yeah, and he got his mask man. What's the mask man called? Hunderbar or something, isn't it?
Hunderbar.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah. I used to love that game, Crash Bandicoot. Can you still get it on PlayStation?
You can buy it on the PlayStation Store, I think, on PS3, not PS4.
I have to do that.
There's a lot more on the PS3 store at the moment than there is the PS4 store.
Yeah.
But when the PS Now comes out, which I touched on in
I
the
will
previous
be getting
episode...
the PS4 soon, so I'll be joining you.
But yeah, I'll put it on Twitter later, people. A Bandicoot. Or just look it up.
Yeah, just Google it now.
I was like, Bandicoot.
Why are you listening to us?
While you're listening.
Just Google it.
Bandicoot.
Bandicoot it.
That ruined Crash Bandicoot slightly for me. I still like the game, however.
But the game's great. And did you play the mini-game one? Where you could do little mini-games, like football and like tennis. That was on the it was on the PS1, I think. And you get your team. It's like Mario Party, but it was like different team games.
Mario Party.
Oh, how good was that? How good was Mario Party?
It was good. It was good.
I need to get a GameCube again.
GameCube.
GameCube was the best.
That was good console, yeah.
That one was the best.
Should we go into films you've seen recently?
Can do.
I think you saw...
I've never seen... I don't, you know more than me.
You saw...
So that It Follows.
Yeah, It Follows. So tell me
this
a little
weird
bit about
ass horror film.
This might be a little bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want to...
Yeah, just stop listening now. I won't say
Well, no, don't stop listening. Just keep listening. Just
pause it. Fast forward it.
Yeah, to about 3 minutes ahead from now.
Alright, then time me 3 minutes.
Go. It Follows.
It Follows. It was really weird. Basically, I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but it's about something that you have following you. You don't know how. I don't know how it first started. I don't know who had it first. But basically, the way you get it is having sex with someone.
What?
Yeah. So it's basically like the worst STD you could ever have because you don't.
I'm going to catch a ghost.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically, you have sex with someone. So you've got it, and someone's following you, and this person who follows you could be anyone. It could be someone you love. It could be a stranger.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
So it follows you. But it could be someone that you know.
Someone you know. It could be someone like one of your friends or family. It could be a complete stranger, or it could be just totally fucking weird. Like it could be a 6 foot, 7 foot guy with no eyes.
In the trailer, it looks a little bit like Slender Man. Yeah. And that's what I thought it was initially.
It's kind of like that. But so what happens is that when you've got it after you, this thing, whatever it is, will follow you. And one of two things will happen. Either you need to pass it on to someone else. By having sex with them, great, yeah. But, you know, for guys, it's a lot harder than girls. Girls could, you know.
Jeez.
Yeah, so for one as a guy, you've got to find someone to have
sex with. Sounds pretty freaky.
If you don't have sex with someone, then and this thing touches you, it will violently have sex with you to the point where it will break your willy off, or it will just break your legs or something, and you're dead. And then basically, the person who gave it to you, it goes back after them.
What?
So for you to get rid of it completely, you need to have sex with someone, and then that person needs to have sex with someone, and you're clear, you're fine. But if they die and they die, it comes after you again.
So then you have to have sex with someone else to pass it on.
To pass it on again. Yeah, it's
like Final Destination, but
it's just weird. That. But this thing does not stop walking. It walks in a straight line, and it will just not stop walking. So in theory, you could drive to. So we live in Stevenage. You could drive to Letchworth, and this thing just come up the road and it's walking after us. We've got in the car, we drove off. It's going to walk in real time to Letchworth, and it will do it. You've got time on your hands. So you could drive further up. You could go to Leeds. Or you can go to Middlesbrough.
I'm going to Scotland.
Go to Scotland.
See you in
it will carry on walking after you. So you've got. I don't know how long you're going to have on your hands. You probably have a month or so. But it will catch up with it. It will.
So what if it gets you?
If it gets you, like I said, it will have sex with you violently, and then you're dead, and it will go to the person you gave it to before.
So it's like some sort of old sex addict that died.
Pretty much, yeah. So I think it's more to it than that as well. But talking about, I really enjoyed it, and it's really creepy, and how, like I said, it could be someone you know as well, and you don't necessarily know that it could be anyone. It could be someone walking towards you. You don't know if that's it. Or, yeah, so, but anyway, the film was really great. It had a great soundtrack. If you like 80s films, like if you've seen Drive, you know full well the soundtrack in that is brilliant. And it's very similar in tone to The Babadook as well. It's not scary in the sense that you jump from it. You don't go Mah! And jump like this. It's more of a like, what the hell is going on? It's more creepy and unnerving.
Yeah.
And it's.
I want to watch it now.
I have to say, when I left the cinema, I was looking over my shoulder. Like, it's
following you.
Someone was following me, yeah. So go watch it, it's really good.
Rating, Kev?
I'd definitely give it an 8.
An 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10, really good, yeah.
That's the Kev rating.
Yeah.
If you think differently, let us know on Twitter.
Let us know what you think. Absolutely. I've really enjoyed it.
That's pretty good, yeah, it sounds alright, actually.
Yeah. What else did I see? I saw Chappie.
Chappie, yeah, the AI.
The AI robot.
What's that like?
It's not great, I'll be honest.
Ooh.
I'm sorry if you guys don't.
The advert looked alright, like the trailer.
The advert, the trailer is very misleading. Because in the trailer it seems like this robot is...
I'm Chappie.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. it seems like this Chappie will like have a really awesome, like, you think it's going to have a lot of action in. And not a lot happens. It's more about how he is, and basically when the chip is put into Chappie, he's basically like a child, and the owner who built him says you need to raise him like you would a baby.
Yeah.
You've got to teach him to speak. You've got to teach him to act and how to do that. But he slowly picks things up around him as well. So if he watches He-Man on the TV, sees He-Man pull the sword out, and he does the same thing. He copies He-Man, and he does that. So he copies the action that he saw.
Yeah, so
and he will repeat what you say to him as well.
Oh, a little learner.
Yeah, so he learns as he goes along. But I just felt that the story was okay. For me, it had not enough action. The actual Chappie, the best thing about it is the robot. The robot is incredible. The graphics on the robot are so good. Charlotte Copley plays the robot. I don't know if you've seen District 9 or Elysium. it's him. He's the main guy. He plays and voices and mocaps Chappie.
Yeah,
and the voice work is incredible. He plays him so well, and that's the best thing about it. There's some really, really funny scenes in there.
Okay.
And also quite heartbreaking scenes as well. When I won't go into it. But
spoilers. Watch out.
But yeah, for me it was just okay.
It's a go and watch.
I kind of got underwhelmed. I was underwhelmed when I left watching it. But let me know what you think. And
yeah, let us know if you go and see it. I want to know.
Out of 10, I probably would give it a 6.
6? Is that a touch? Or is it a 5.5?
No, 6. 6 is
6 because of the acting and things.
Yeah, 6 just because the CGI is really good.
Touching, like, what you're saying about films and things.
Yeah.
The Masters of the Universe.
Oh, yes.
That has been announced that it's going to be rebooted, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
I love He-Man from the 80s and 90s, you know, brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
You still haven't seen the original He-Man. I need to lend you this.
Yeah, you said this quite a lot.
With Dolph Lundgren. Great film.
It is,
yeah, pretty pony, but it's 80s.
Too many times with the graphics and stuff.
Yeah, but Skeletor is epic.
Like
I love how Skeletor was acting. And when he turns into, like, near the end, I'll give you a bit of a spoiler, he goes into, like, a god mode. He-Man's, like, tied up, and he's like, He-Man, I am a god. And he's, like, looking at He-Man going, Neil! And he's zapping him with his eyeballs. What? Neil! And He-Man's like, I'm not fucking Neil. He's on the floor. And then he grabs the sword and he's like, I have the power! No! Sorry, I'm getting right into it there.
You love it.
It's excellent. He-Man fans would agree with me. It's wicked. But a reboot, like some of my friends are saying out there.
To play him then? Like, who would you feel? Who has the
power?
The Rock.
The Rock would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would actually play it quite good. He's got the muscle for it. He just needs the suit.
Quite hench.
And we need him to ride, like some of the friends.
I don't know why, but I thought it was Arnold Schwarzenegger who played He-Man. I don't know. No, he was Conan.
He was Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
The Rock played Hercules recently, which I haven't seen.
Really good.
I will see.
Really
but
good film.
let me just carry on with this He-Man.
Get back to the He-Man.
I like the He-Man, and some people saying, my friends on Facebook, you know, he wants to see him riding the Battle Cat.
Yeah.
The big Battle Cat, like from the original cartoon series.
So I guess
that'd be cool. It's a battle with a sword. Come on!
The benefit this would have, it obviously improved CGI.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. The original was just prosthetics.
It looked like kind of like Tron. Like if you compare the old Tron to the new Tron,
exactly.
Like, the graphics are, and that's where we've come so far, haven't we? We've come to believable CGI in films.
Yeah, I'm a fan, and people will know.
So you're going to be going to see that one?
Like the original, like has this little ginger thing in it called Gwildor, and he's like,
it's me,
the master of the key, and he's like, He-Man.
is that a voice thing you do?
He-Man. And he sounds a little bit like that.
So
I will lend you this
when it comes out. You're going to go watch it.
Yeah. I will lend you the original.
I will watch it.
I'll prepare you.
Is it painful to watch?
It's not. In this day and age, it's not brilliant, but people that love He-Man will appreciate my comments there. I will lend you it.
I'll give it a go. I'll review it next time.
Yeah, you review it for me. I like it. I'm just old school.
I'm just going to end up tearing it to shreds.
What else could we touch on now? That was pretty much the movies.
That was it. Yeah, I've not seen a lot of it. Oh, what did we watch? We watched it on Wednesday. We watched that film on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Oh yeah, the Taking it, like the possession thing, wasn't it?
It's like a documentary on Alzheimer's, wasn't it?
Alzheimer's. The woman had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And then she gets pretty much.
It's almost like episodes where she sees something. We don't actually see what it is, but we see paintings of this black shadow that she's seeing, and in that scene where she jumps from the kitchen to the counter, and then they look at it on the playback.
Oh yeah, you love that.
There's no time jump, and it's literally real time, and she literally boom, boom, like. She's on the counter
straight on the counter.
You don't even see her climb up. She just jumps. I thought it was really good. I thought it had quite a good ending as well.
Yeah.
When she was like eating that.
Oh yeah, like sucking on her head.
As a snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it had a bit of a twist at the end. Watch it. What's it called again?
It's called The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it went straight to DVD, I think.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going to find it. You might have to buy a DVD,
Yeah, have a look online, see around.
It might be on the movie tree.
I'd probably give that a 7 out of 10, actually.
Yeah, I quite liked it.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know, I was falling asleep. But it's only because I was tired as well.
Yeah, that was late, wasn't it?
It's quite late, wasn't it?
Finally, I suppose the anything goes section. I'm still awaiting your questions. We're waiting for questions.
It's only episode 3.
Episode 3. But send us some on Twitter.
Some questions.
At something pod.
Tell us.
Yeah, tell us. Any questions you like. Ask us things, even if it's personal, not too personal. But we're happy to open. In this section, I'm going to touch on something very briefly before we go. The supermarket child bays, yeah? There's a parent and child bays at the supermarket. Now, being a parent, I get well frustrated now. Like, you get big boys parking in their vans, they're like, yeah! Pulling in straight into the parent bay. They can see I'm waiting. I've got kids in the car.
Oh, they've got kids in there as well? No? They're
just parking there, white van man or something, getting out, going into the thing. They have no respect for anyone. The disabled bays are obviously more monitored because people have got their disabled badges. But how can people monitor a child and parking? I think it's just courtesy to allow someone that's got a child in their car to have the bay. Not child that's 10 or 11.
That's really out of order. Is that what you've seen then?
I've seen people like with older kids, they take the mick out of it, I think, as well. That's just my opinion. I think if you've got babies, like twins like we have, I think they should be a bit more courteous. Like, you've got this. Yeah, but how would they penalise it? Then there'd be a massive uproar. Oh, you can't do that!
Don't give us the option of babies and parent-child parking.
But over and over again, a guy parking there in a Subaru, boom! I'm coming up.
Yeah, people don't give a shit.
And I'm like, hold on a minute, mate. Are you supposed to park there? I've got children here. And they just blank me and walk off. I'm like, cheers for that.
Yeah.
I've got to park miles away and carry twins and stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's
people with
But people, if it's not going to be like sanctioned or monitored, then just don't do it.
No.
I'm sure they get complaints.
It's just about courtesy, I think, at the end of the day. If I see someone that's struggling, I'll let them have it.
We live in a modern world where people are in a hurry.
Yep.
They don't give two shits.
The same about like people saying on the radio the other day, buses, like, will you give up the seat to a person that's pregnant or elderly? Yeah. I would, just automatically anyway.
As well.
But you get people that would just sit there and ignore you and then make you stand or something. Like I've seen pregnantly, I'm like, sorry about the guy in front there.
Yeah.
Do you want to take mine? I know I'm a bit further back.
Why should you be sorry? It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's him.
Why are you trying to do this?
But I'm just a nice guy.
He's the knob who has to give up his seat. Yeah, that happens all the time. And the problem with this today is that people aren't courteous enough.
No, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. So, if you do that...
don't do it.
Just don't do it. Be nice to people.
That's my opinion.
We love each other.
Like, it's a massive debate in it, really. Yeah. But overall, if you're like a nice enough person, and it's just common courtesy, allow you to have the parent and child bay at Tesco's or wherever you're going.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's it for today.
It's nice and short.
Got anything to say on the anything goes?
No, I think I'm good.
We will add more stuff. I think we want questions, really. Like last time I asked you questions tonight about who would you like to not be.
Oh, I did have one question. It was on my phone. It was on my phone actually.
To me.
Let me try. Yeah, to you.
Oh,
thanks. I think it's kind of a geeky question.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
Let's do it.
So, if you could have one superpower,
ooh,
what would it be and why?
Just one.
Just one. Out of the millions that are out there in terms of the comics, obviously.
So, if I chose like, because Superman has got multiple abilities.
Yeah, you can't choose all of them. You can only choose
one. Freaking heck.
Yeah, because he's got like 5 abilities, so you can't choose.
He has.
Yeah. Just one. This is why I said superpower.
Okay.
And not if you could be a superhero. Just one superpower.
One superpower?
Yeah.
It's got to be the Flash.
Really?
Yeah.
Super speed?
Super speed.
What's that going to get you?
That is going to get me everywhere in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but why?
Why? I can dodge bullets, I can go in slow motion. It's better than being invisible almost, because you can just walk in anywhere, get what you want. So, hypothetically speaking, if I was going to rob a bank, you'd be in and out in 2 seconds. No, I'm not going to. That's why it's hypothetical. If you were going to go in there at super speed, you're not going to be noticed. You can just be looking around at super speed, and everything will be really slow. Oh, I think it'd be quality. You can walk across water. You've watched Flash series, right?
Have you watched it?
I've watched a few episodes.
It's really cool.
I like it, yeah. I like that power, and I think like you could battle quickly and things. Like, a lot of people say, "Oh, I want invisibility." I would prefer, whoa, I'm super speed, or fly it, or something like that. But if there's one, I suppose it'd be that.
It's quite boring.
Boring? That's wicked.
Yeah, of course, it's fun.
You can run across the sea.
I can get somewhere faster. What to do? I can still drive there. Like,
I'm going to get there quicker than you.
You will do, but fine.
And I can walk across the sea.
I'm
going to get to America in 10 minutes. See you there.
I don't live life as a competition.
It's not a comp. It's just like, well, all right then, what would you choose? Back at you. Let's have it.
I would want to fly.
Fly?
Fly, absolutely.
Yeah, but how fast is this flight?
Well,
not as fast as the Flash, is it?
No. That's fine, but I get to see the scenery. You don't. All you're seeing is blurs when you're going. I get to see everything.
It might not be blurred. I can go up the building and see the scenery at the top of the Empire State Building.
Bird's eye view, that's what I get. I'm up there. I can fly. I'm seeing shit all around me.
Yeah, okay. You can get really high in the sky,
really high,
whereas the Flash can't.
Yeah, and I can see. I'm going normal speed. I'm not going really fast.
It's like,
yeah, I'm just breezing. I'm just cruising at normal speed.
What would you like, people? What would be your one superpower?
Anything you want.
Let us know on Twitter.
Let us know. So that's it.
Yeah. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the Something Pod, capital T, capital S, capital P. Otherwise, it won't work for some reason on Twitter. It's not like email addresses. I think that is the case with Twitter, and not like email addresses. But yeah, we're at the Something Pod, and our email address, which I always forget for some reason.
Yeah, it's changing. I swear.
It doesn't change. It's just quite long.
I forget it.
Yeah, if you want to follow us individually, Dan, that's me. I'm at Danman5K.
And mine is Surreal Kefbo.
Surreal Kefbo.
Surreal. I am surreal.
Surreal. That's it.
And I also do my blog as well, so follow me and read my blog as well.
Yeah, make sure you check out it. You'll put it on Twitter as well, the link.
That was one thing we missed we were going to talk about.
What's that?
Anything goes. The condom machine in the cinema toilets.
Alright, yeah, we'll put in touch with that. Email address, I've got it here.
Yeah.
pod something cast@gmail.com. Thank you.
Yes.
And just quickly before we
one
end.
last thing, yeah. So this is what I talked about in my blog recently. Why is there a condom machine in the men's toilets at Cineworld?
At the cinema?
Yeah, it just makes no sense.
50 Shades of Grey!
No, but this has been there for years, and
you're right.
I've never questioned it. I thought you used to work, and I've never questioned it. I always thought it was a normal thing. But is it? Like, did the cinema really want you to have? Okay, yeah.
You won't fondle in the cinema. Maybe afterwards it's a bit dark, it's a bit cosy.
I don't say you can shag in our cinema, but just do it safely. Is that what
I'm
saying? But then, like, they don't want you sleep. Like, they don't want you doing that.
No, obviously.
So
that's inappropriate on a massive level.
But then, so why else is it there? Because I wouldn't go in if I wouldn't go in there knowing that I'm out of condoms. Shit! There's a condom machine in the cinema toilets. I'm going to go there and get one.
What about if they've been watching like a nice sexy movie, however, 50 Shades, or it's a love film, they want to be a bit lovey, Valentine's Day or something, afterwards they might feel a bit horny.
Yeah,
and they want to go to the toilet and think, there's a condom machine, I'm going to go get it. You want safe sex?
But then surely they'll have some at home. Like, that's what I mean. I don't...
Maybe they've run out.
I don't even believe this machine has any in. Not that I've tested, I haven't.
You've tested it?
I've been trying it. I've just never seen anyone use it. I'm just baffled by it. If anyone from Cineworld wants to let us know.
Cineworld the movies. Why is there a condom?
If you work at Cineworld, please let us know why there's one. I'm just baffled by this. I understand pubs. I definitely get clubs as well.
We'll be tagging you in this Cineworld, so listen out.
Yeah, that makes sense. But cinema, really, I just don't know why you would want to get one. But that's me done. That's
it. No, that's true. Point.
Episode 3.
Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you next week for episode 4. Get in touch, and thanks very much.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.